What does $1,000 a month really get you in the Philippines? That is one of the most important questions for anyone thinking about retiring here, moving here, or trying to live abroad on a limited budget. And the truth is, $1,000 a month can be enough for some people, but not for everyone. In this video, I want to break down what life can actually look like on that budget, what kind of lifestyle it can support, and what challenges you should be ready for. The first thing to understand is that $1,000 a month in the Philippines can go much further than it would in many Western countries. That is one of the biggest reasons people look at the Philippines in the first place. If you live simply, choose your location carefully, and avoid expensive habits, that budget can cover a modest lifestyle. But there is a catch. How far the money goes depends entirely on your choices. Location matters a lot. If you live in a provincial area or a lower-cost neighborhood, your rent may be manageable. If you live in a major city or an area popular with expats, your expenses can rise quickly. That means the same $1,000 can create very different lives depending on where you are. Housing is usually the biggest expense. A modest apartment or simple home may fit within the budget if you are careful. But once you start looking for more comfort, better location, stronger security, or extra amenities, the budget can tighten fast. That is why many people on a $1,000 budget have to prioritize carefully. Food is another major part of the picture. If you eat local meals and shop wisely, food can be fairly manageable. But if you want imported products, frequent restaurant meals, or a Western-style grocery list, the budget may not stretch as far as you hoped. This is one of the first places people feel the difference. A simple lifestyle can work. A more expensive one can quickly eat into the budget. Utilities also matter. Electricity, water, internet, and phone service all need to come out of that $1,000. If you use air conditioning often, your electric bill may be much higher than expected. That can surprise people who thought the budget would mostly disappear into rent and food. Transportation is another piece of the puzzle. If you live close to what you need and keep travel simple, transportation costs can stay low. But if you rely on rides often, travel far, or want more convenience, that budget gets smaller very quickly. Healthcare is also part of the reality. Even if your monthly living costs seem manageable, you still need to think about medication, checkups, emergencies, and long-term care. A $1,000 budget may cover daily life, but it should also leave some room for health needs. That is where careful planning becomes very important. For some people, this budget creates a comfortable but simple life. You may not live luxuriously, you may not have a lot of extras, but you may still be able to live decently, especially if your expectations are realistic. For others, $1,000 a month may feel tight. If you want a higher level of comfort, frequent entertainment, imported food, better housing, or regular convenience, the budget can disappear fast. That is why people often get different answers to the same question. Is $1,000 enough? The real answer is, it depends on your lifestyle. It depends on your discipline. It depends on your location. And it depends on how much comfort you expect. Another thing people need to understand is that living on $1,000 a month in the Philippines is not just about saving money. It is about accepting a different rhythm of life. A more modest life. A more intentional life. A life where you pay attention to every expense. For some people, that feels stressful. For others, it feels freeing. It can be a chance to simplify, slow down, and focus on what really matters. That emotional side is just as important as the financial side. Because if your budget is small but your expectations are realistic, the Philippines may feel surprisingly workable. But if your expectations are high, the budget may feel frustrating. So what does $1,000 a month really get you in the Philippines? It can get you a modest life. It can get you a simpler life. It can get you a real life here if you are careful and flexible. But it will not buy luxury. It will not remove all stress. And it will not work the same way for every person. That is the truth many people need to hear before they make the move. If you are thinking about living in the Philippines on this budget, the most important thing is to be realistic. Know your numbers, know your priorities, and know the kind of life you actually want. Because $1,000 a month can be enough for some people. But only if they understand exactly what that money is meant to do. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Philippine Reality Check for more honest stories about living in the Philippines, retirement, expat life, and the real cost of everyday life.